Hey guys and girls, and welcome back to Greatest Good Tarot. I hope you're doing well, keeping out of mischief. Update as we're recording these in order. I've still got the jumper on. It's going well. If you don't know what we're talking, go back and watch the USAID, whatever they want to call it, video. It was great breaking news concerning the woolly jumper. Now, this is on your screen right now. This is how it. Oh, hawk lady. Oh, no. This is this. Anyway, so this is a reading suggested by Sue. So where's my button? So Sue has asked, and the voice. This is what I assume Sue sounds like. Have you done? How do I get away with this? Have you done a reading about knife and gun crimes in the UK? Will it get worse? And that had 9 upvotes as well. Thank you very much indeed, Sue, for your suggestion. So let's have a look into this. For the new boys and girls, we always do 3 rounds of the reading. The first part is the base reading, where we're at right now. Then the prediction, where we're going. And then at the end is the outcome. Okay, so... and that's for every reading we do. Yes, fun times. So can we please have a reading about the knife and gun crimes in the UK? Will it get worse? For the greatest good for all concerned. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Always be appreciative. Fundamental rule number 1. Right, okay. So, King of Wands. I don't know who that is. For the new boys and girls, I always go down like a list of people. Is it West Streeting? Is it Stuttering Starmer? Is it that? And none of them are resonating. So I don't think I know who that is yet. 9 of Wands. Perseverance. Holding their ground. Wounded warrior. That kind of energy. 8 of Wands. Wow. Quick decisions, quick movement, quick. This feels like some sort of legislation that feels like they haven't been using. It feels quite an old piece of legislation. I mean, like decades old. That they're finally using. This doesn't feel like new legislation. It feels like, yeah. The moon, following their intuition, that kind of stuff. What I've noticed already, because I always like looking at the pretty pictures as well. You know, that's the fun part of the of me doing my bit. Is that we've got the cat, we've got the parrot, and the lion. I'm assuming that's a parrot, and the lion. They're all looking of where we've been. What's been happening? Where's it, the escalation of things, that kind of thing. And they're all proactive. It feels like proactively. Wanting to nib it in the bud. And this feels cross-party. This feels like it's everyone wants to have it done. So they're following their intuition. They've got vision, eyes on the prize kind of energy. Wheel of Fortune, upright. Ooh, beautiful. Just for the new boys and girls, we always look at where the cards are touching. Okay, so we've got the triangulation here. So the King of Wands and the 9 of Wands very much are both on side. Good luck, good karma, good destiny here with the Wheel of Fortune. It's upright. Like I was saying, everyone's on the same page. Everyone I'm still getting, my eyes keep getting drawn to the 8 of Wands for some reason. 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is normally the guy who is sitting under the tree, focusing on the 3 of Cups. The 4th cup is God, Spirit, Universe, kind of a cloud and a hand trying to give an opportunity, give some warmth, support, that kind of energy. The reason why it's like it's a trigger they don't want to pull. I don't know if this is stop and search, but I don't know when that came into effect. But it's something like that. It's a legislation they've already got, which they don't want to pull the trigger on. Forgive the pun, but pull the lever, kind of reenact it, kind of use it. Page of Pentacles, planting that seed of opportunity, manifesting something new. Okay, so the thing here is this doesn't it's feeling a little bit political. This is all everyone's on the same page. Then it's turned into kind of like tit for tat. This feels like we need to manifest something new, some new legislation. But it's like, no, it's because you don't want to use what you've already got. The answer isn't new, as it were, new rules, new powers, new this, new that, blah, blah, blah. It's using what you've got, but they don't want to use what they've got for some reason. And we'll find that out in the prediction part in a second. Yeah. 10 of Pentacles. So it's all going to work out okay. All right. 2 of Cups, partnering up. Okay. This feels like compromise energy. And then the Queen of Wands. Notice how the bee, the buzzy bee, is into the future, having the courage, the passion, the drive, the courage, the taking charge, making it happen into the future. So we're all started looking at the past, present, future. Beautiful. Okay. And I keep getting drawn back to this triangulation here with the whatever this is. Like I said, it feels like decades old. But it feels like the answer isn't new. If you get me, it's not new legislation. It's new. It's not new parliamentary voting on stuff. This is not new. You can just use what you've got. So I'm getting here like there's another. I don't want to. I'm getting the energy of like they're using it as an excuse for something else. Like 2 birds, 1 stone kind of energy. Overarching energy, 5 of Pentacles, the worry, the concern, the hardship, the deaths, everyone's lives screwed over because of stuff. Yeah, so that makes sense. Underlying energy, Tower, kind of like making a change, making things kind of safer. I'm liking that. But this here feels slimy. Okay, so let's get the prediction deck out and find out where we're going with this. If you're new here and you like what we're doing, please subscribe, ding-a-ling, and all that kind of stuff. Do the YouTube things while I'm shuffling. If you're really enjoying the video, please like. It genuinely helps out the channel so much. And I am so thankful, and thank you so much indeed for everybody who does that on each video. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal to see kind of each video getting kind of like hundreds of likes and things. And it's just so kind of you. Thank you so much indeed. It really helps us out in the algorithm and all that jazz. So thank you so much indeed. And if you would like to do what Sue did, with or without the voice, I don't know. I cannot guarantee that. But please use the comments down below as a place to suggest future readings. And like the 9 upvoters on this reading, you can vote yourself, and I keep an eye on that kind of thing and make sure that the ones that really get kind of people behind it, that kind of thing, wanting to see it, they're the ones that we get sorted quicker kind of thing. So thank you for everyone who does that. It genuinely helps me out. So the winds of change. Very harsh winds of change. There's 3 levels of wind, like the tornado, cyclone, that kind of thing. They're levels up. All of them are kind of the winds of change. Kind of reminds me of and remember of kind of like Mary Poppins. I'll stay until the wind changes, kind of energy. So the new is coming in, but it feels very kind of harsh, like very harsh, kind of. I'm getting almost like this almost feels like Southport 2.0 kind of energy of like political kind of like political prisoners and all that kind of stuff that we all witnessed, kind of energy. Yeah, like proper harsh. Oh, I don't like that energy. 9 of Wands, we've got controlling the narrative. Exactly. I'm getting the energy there's something coming. An incident similar to Southport that kind of triggered some people would call them riots, and some people participated in those specific riots and fire and disorder and that kind of thing. However, there's also a lot of people that were bystanders that was caught up and like arrested and have been thrown into prison and stuff like that, who really were not there causing that, but have been caught. You know, they're the ones we're talking about, not the actual kind of arsonists. Arson is still arson. It's arson. You know, it's that kind of thing. It's like you went way too far. But there's a lot of people that were caught up in it that were not involved. You know, as the narrative was like similar thing. That's what I'm getting, and I'm not liking it. 8 of Wands. Mainstream news. Oh, no. Controlled puppet. The controlled puppet feels like using the example. Using... Oh, I really don't like this. The grief of people, the grief of community to hoodwink into this drive, if you get me. Okay? Wheel of Fortune, farming industry. What I'm getting with this one is planting the seeds of opportunity, similar to the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, very much kind of using it as an example, using it as the metaphor. This is the last one. This never happen again. Da, da, da. Hence the kind of the lockdown, the harshness of it, of it. Oh, I don't like this. 4 of Cups, society chaos, collapse. Sorry. Up in arms again. And this is primarily by people calling it out. You've already got the powers. You don't need anything else. What we were talking about earlier. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, holding ground, holding power. So whatever they want to, what I'm getting reminded here is just popped in is like never let a crisis go to waste kind of energy, which is horrific to say in that what we're seeing here, but it's got that mentality to it. It's got that sliminess that I would say to it. Hence the reason they want to kind of some sort of level up, some sort of two birds, one stone thing. 10 of Pentacles. Floods. Once again, labour. Water's rising. More pressure, more pressure, more pressure. We get this constantly now to the point with labour, to the point where it's like, maybe they should kind of get a snorkel or something. You know, it's like at some point, get out the water. Still getting pressured and overwhelmed, and this is kind of like the kicking, trying to like almost drowning over their own pressure and stuff like that. Water's rising, the pressure is on, they can't get away from it, blah blah blah, because they keep doing silly things. Yeah. Two of Cups. This would be interesting. Yes, positive. Notice the sudden change of colour. Yeah? We've got a little bit here, but it's a muted mustardy. And then suddenly it's like, bam, positivity. Working in partnership here. And it's and this feels like communities as well as Parliament working together on this. Calling out, it's like you don't need more. Yeah, you don't need to, like, two birds, one stone, what we were talking about earlier. What you need is to do what you've already done. You know, what you've already got. You've already got the powers, you just can't be bothered. Yeah? It's that kind of energy about it. And then the Queen of Wands at the bottom here. Ooh, offering. This feels like a plan of action, a genuine plan of action. Based on this, like protests and like holding people accountable, and then coming together to actually come up with a positive solution. Any excuse to relieve this pressure, and that, hence the offering, the donation, the support, the what they're getting down here. Yeah, this feels like a hint, and we've also got the Queen of Wands underneath, so it's like, okay, this is the plan of action. And then off we go to do it. From this pushback, this pressure, this partnership, this working together, finally off we go. Overarching energy is downgraded. The situation is downgraded. The situation is relieved. It doesn't get worse, it comes down, yeah? Because of the positivity that's happening down here, and the support and the plan of action and the way to go forward. Good outcome. Exactly. Oh wow, this is good. So I'm just worried about up here, because like I said, this feels like sorry, not Stockport. I keep saying I am genuinely dyslexic. Welcome to my world. Southport 2.0, okay, using a situation for their own agenda, controlled narrative, but there's pushback. It's like, this is, no, you've already got the controls, you need to do what you need to do. We don't need flapping faces, you need action. Do the action, what you've already got, blah blah blah, and then off they go, right? So that is interesting. Okay, downgraded keeps coming up for Labour as well. It's like they're diminished. Their control is diminished. Pushback. Yeah. So let's have a look about the outcome to this, which is good because we've got the last card here is that moving forward. Yeah, moving forward with a plan of action. So I'll be intrigued about where it goes. This person up here is just so you know, because it just popped in, is like some sort of kind of like police commissioner, or the person in like who I don't know if that's Yvette Cooper. Would it be under Homeland Security? Sorry, Home Office, or would it? It's that kind. I assume it would be. That's what it feels like. Like taking control, taking over, like trying to be forceful, but it comes across as kind of almost kind of history repeating itself, shall we say. I think we all get what I'm saying there. And it's not, and it doesn't stick. So here we go. 7 of Wands. Okay, defending their ground again. We had the 9 of Wands here under this card. So it's very much a situation where this pushback that I keep referring to, defending their ground. Oh, we need more legislation. We need more this, more that, more. And it's like, no, you don't. You just need to do the thing that you've already got. Do that and then come back to us. Until then, go. You're letting everybody down. Control narrative. Ace of Swords, cutting through. Truth, knowledge, wisdom, information. So we've gone from this controlled narrative into the, no, you're talking BS. That kind of thing. You're kind of doing, it's kind of like exposing the lies, exposing the manipulation, exposing the, like I was saying earlier, the using any problem, any crisis to their own agenda kind of thing. It's like cutting through. No, this is the truth. Once again, mainstream media as well. The Knight of Swords rushing in. More truth, more information. Remember, swords for the new boys and girls is truth, knowledge, wisdom, information. Rush. All there. People calling it out. Mainstream media is coming in. Controlled puppet. High Priestess. High Priestess feels very strongly like it's a mixed bag, that one. I think I'm going to come back to that one because the energy is a bit cryptic. Okay. Farming industry, balancing it out. 2 of Pentacles. Lovely. 7 of Cups over the collapse. Society collapse. Thinking of new opportunities, new possibilities, new way forward. Okay. Beautiful. Holding 9 of Wands again. Holding power, defending their ground. Yeah, it's a repeat kind of thing. They've set out their stall. Their stall is in the wrong place. They're completely off target. Everyone's calling them out. And it's that kind of energy. High Priestess, coming back to it, and I'm going to bullet point this because it is quite complex. That's what's coming through. Is that this controlled agenda, this controlled information, they know they're on the wrong side of history. Their intuition says they're on the wrong side of history. They're being called out and being exposed for using a bad thing for their own agenda. That's why they're now defending their ground. 7 of Cups is like thinking, like the community, you and me, are finding opportunity. What could we do differently? But once again, they want to smash and grab, which is an ongoing energy that we keep talking about here, where it's like as much power, much control, much dictatorship style kind of energy. Defending their ground for it. Well, we need more legislation, more controls, more this, more that. And it's just not working. Notice how he is looking at the community, looking at you and me, looking at as if they're trying to fight us. Eyes on the prize, yeah, kind of energy there a little bit. And we're not on their agenda. We're not being dragged down in that respect. It's more like, okay, how can we be proactive to do this? Because it's all wrong and it's escalating and we need to sort this out. Floods, 8 of Cups, trying to move on. Moving on from where they've started. So there's this almost like a split in the party again with Labour. Because it's like, no, we need to overextend. We need to take more freedoms away. Yeah. And then it's like, no, we need, like, people start peeling off. It's like, no, probably even leaving the party. It's like, enough's enough. This is ridiculous. It's almost like a repeat like a pattern of kind of what they've been doing. It's so transparent at this point. It's like, no, we don't want to. We're unhitching our bandwagon. The image I've got is actually unhitching a caravan, but it's the same thing. I just like cheaper holidays in the 80s and 90s. You know what I mean? It's that kind of. Anyway, so but it's that kind of like enough's enough. We're going to move to this positive. So this is interesting because it's like the Eight of Cups here, people unhitching, coming across to the positivity. Okay, the positive energy. We've got the community coming in for the positive outcome. Yeah, but we've got this kind of, no, we're going to hold our ground. We're going to hold our ground. We're going to this, that, and the other. We're going to overextend what we can do. And that's not working because you've got this partnership building down the bottom. Sorry, short-term memory had a bit of a blip there. We've got the Two of Cups down here. So it's like the partnership is building with some people from Labour, other parties as well. And the community as well. And it's like, you're on the wrong side of history. That's what I'm getting here. Page of Pentacles want to plant a seed of opportunity down here instead. So their opportunity up here, what they want to do, overextend, overdo, power, is ignored. And then they're going to defend their ground and say, oh, no, we need this. Oh, it's like, but it's like, no. We can do it this way instead. And set up this stall over here. And we've got everybody, it's like everybody else apart from cabinet, as it were. Cabinet's up here. This down here is everybody else. Pretty much every colour, including the Green Party. It feels like everybody's on this side. It feels like it's just like the community is on this side. People from other, like the backbenchers of Labour on this side. Everybody's on this side, and it's more egg on face, and they're looking stupid for no, working people. Two of Swords making a decision. Making the decision to make this offer. To move on. Making that, yeah. Page of Swords as well. All this swords, all this truth coming out. Page of Swords feels like it's in its reverse state, which is all about gossip, lies, manipulation, kind of like sprinkling of manipulation. Yeah, that's what that's coming out as, and strength to stand up against it. Wow, interesting. We started off with a lion, and we end with a lion. Yeah, as if finally everyone's turned on the right way of doing things. Yeah, interesting. I like that. That's a nice, that's a nice yin and yang balance there. Oh, excuse me. Dear, oh dear. So, hold on. There we go. So, let's finish off with the cartoon clarity cards here. Any more information for this reading, please? Thank you. Right. So, schedule, plan, their plan. Notice how it's trying to manage the situation, trying to get what they want to get done, that kind of thing that we've been talking about. Saving. The saving card here is it's not money necessarily. It's more about resources, kind of like the food stored in your pantry, that kind of thing. What have we got available to us? Yeah. And this here is telling me that, especially where it's landed on this row here, it's very much, we don't have the legislation, we need more. No, we don't, we've got enough. That kind of fighting over what we've got going here, yeah? Some sort of bribe, temptation, some sort of highlighting the truth of the situation. Yeah, it's highlighting that they're trying to use it to their own agenda, and it's being highlighted here. And then they're out in the cold again. Weakness. The official bunny flop position is weak, and then this collective, this collaboration is like, no, we're going to do this instead. Off we go. Overarching energy, death. Yeah. This feels very much like the traditional death card, which is one of my favorite cards in the deck, which is all about rebirth, renewal, reborn. It's a line in the sand. What's been going on before is dead and gone and all that kind of stuff. And it's rebirth, reborn, renewal, new starts, new beginnings, that kind of thing. And an apology underneath again. This keeps coming up. Hold on, what's this under here? Oh, they're furious. It's a missed opportunity. Furious that they can't get more control, some way, shape, or form. So yeah, the apology, even though they're spitting feathers, it feels like, but everyone's on the same page apart from them. If you get me, it's that kind of energy. So I hope that resonates with you. I hope that made sense with you. This is I'm really worried about what the event is, but the outcome of it is beautiful. It feels like finally it's happening. Change is happening in a positive way, in a progressive, and I mean that in a traditional sense. Yeah, it's progressing forward, as it were. It's actually moving instead of this stagnation. Yeah. But anyway, we'll leave this here for now. If you enjoyed this, obviously you know what to do. Like, subscribe, ding-a-ling, all that kind of stuff. Remember the comments down below. That's where you can suggest future readings. But until next time, where we do this crazy shenanigans all over again, take care. Look after yourself. Be well. And thank you for your company. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Ta-ra.